I've heard from many runners that cool is good for a road race. Last Saturday was therefore perfect for the first annual Stonyfield Organic Earth Day 5K. Cool is actually a nice way to say unbelievably cold for an April day. I caught up with Stonyfield's CEO, Gary Hirschberg, and asked him about getting into the elements on a fine New England day.
Well, first of all, you have to have really good clothing. Okay, so here we are. Right here, our friends from Earth Tech are keeping me happy, keeping a lot of people happy here. One of the flaws, one of the myths and problems of our development is we've become divorced from nature. You know, we see it as something that's hostile to us. Really, we are here because of nature. All of our economics, all of our businesses, everything is made possible by a bountiful earth. An earth that has clean water, an earth that has fresh air, an earth that has good soils. And, you know, it's time for us to rethink our relationship. And if that means getting a little bit wet and getting out there and connecting to that which supports us, that's great. If business doesn't embrace the solutions to these problems, they're not going to happen. I mean, we know what the problems are. And we also know, and we're proving it right here every day, that it's actually more profitable to be green. It's more profitable to reduce your climate footprint or your toxins footprint or your water use or to reuse materials. You know, we've had a wonderful evolutionary ride here as a species, but we've gone down the wrong path. We've had a lot of myths. The myth that the earth is a subsidiary of our economics. It's there for the taking, it's there for the dumping. The myth that we can produce something called waste. The myth that there's a place called away where we can send the waste. And, you know, these myths are not that we're malicious folks or we're, you know, have bad intentions. It's just that we've been undereducated. And now we know. And particularly younger people now know. And so the issue here is just basically putting this into commerce, a different kind of commerce. That's what Stonyfield stands for. That's why we started the company, to support family farmers.
Runners, on your mark.
A lot of people tell me organic is kind of quaint and unproven, and I would say to you it's actually the chemicals that are unproven. All food through history has been organic until about 1940. Every famous person in history, George Washington, Jesus Christ, Mozart ate only organic food. It's about as old as food is, and we've just been messing around with chemicals for the last 50, 60 years, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing now widespread cancer rates. We're seeing even this week studies linking pesticide exposure to brain development and IQ. We're seeing the link to ADHD. We're seeing, you know, a whole host of problems resulting from not eating organic food. And the reality is that organics addresses most of these. It reduces toxins, it builds topsoils, it traps carbon in the soil, it improves national security because we import less oil, it saves family farmers, it makes farmers more money, the animals are healthier, we're healthier, it reduces our national health care. So, you know, I don't know what is a fad in any of that, because to me that's all pretty mainstream stuff. Yeah. Ultimately, I think the most patriotic thing you can possibly do right now is eat organic food. Keep money in this country in local circulation, keeping family farms alive and vital.
So next year, on a Saturday around Earth Day,
our first female finisher.
Even if the weather's incredibly hot, there'll be something you can do to be cool.